Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. First down to start the drive after the break.
Get set, get set. Yep, yep.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Going up top on first down. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That's how we jump
really
off the fourth quarter.
Like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Auburn going to work with another first down. He wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage.
What is up with the route running?
To knock it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll go to the fullback. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
He shouldn't even be in the game.
I love fullbacks that are versatile. You don't see many of them in college football anymore, but this guy's unique. He is a weapon when he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the first down. Nice play.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Touchdown, Tigers! And
I forgot to move him out of that
commenced.
position.
This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
I should have stepped up for that one.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah.
Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point.
And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That
and
boy
the
bad.
senior just snatched the ball out of the air and
That's
gave
a
it back to his
bad
offense.
man,
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
Terrier. Acorn. Ready up.
They're down to the 20. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Wide receiver shows motion.
Tuna. Terrier. Longer.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of
Come at me, bro.
fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense,
Sorry, Tennessee. I love y'all.
has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
A win, yes, but this one lacked style points.
Spider.
Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. And they're not on the same page there.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready.
And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Highland. Flip.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Dino.
That's this one.
They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there.
Backups are in.
Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. The throw. Oh,
What the
man,
hell?
another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Hey, I put it in the backups, y'all.
With 25 seconds
I still
left.
love Tennessee, but we're playing for stats.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fast motion from the offense. looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in.
Y'all still let the quarterback get hit.
Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive penalty
we're not going to get a field goal
drive.
position.
We'll see if the offense can
We ain't going to have no time. By the time the play run.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Give to the running back. And he's still running after the move. Nothing but green ahead. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
I'm sorry, Tennessee.
And I think some people don't like that. They think it's piling on. But listen, the offense is...
Hey, that's your team's fault for not tackling. Trying to make big hits.
Even though we might have some fun
wrap up. Kids out there. Wrap up. Yeah, it's cute to get on Sports Center with the big hit.
This is what you're looking for.
But that's how you get yourself knocked out. That's how you shorten your career. You want to keep a long career? Wrap up on the tackle.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
24 first downs. 326 passing yards. Damn, they were 2 for 10 on third. Where we get a turnover at? So we only +1 in the turnover. Threw an interception. I didn't do it because we simulated up to the 4th quarter. Hey, he only a freshman. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. 24, 32, 301, 4 touchdowns. Why are we not running the ball, man? What's going on that we're not running the ball? Like, we're not even close to running the ball as much as I run the ball. Like me, like the person I am, I run the ball. Oh, look at Burnside. He went off today. Couldn't stop that slot. Here only had 2 catches. One sack giving up by the senior. Look at the defense wise. Ninkovic. Shout out to Ninkovic. He had that big game a few games ago. Y'all should have seen that video. We got about 5 tackles for losses, but no sacks. 2 interceptions out here today. See if they had a forced fumble. Nope. All right, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, Texas Tech knocked off Oklahoma. Oklahoma now visits Texas A&M, Georgia and Florida. The world's largest cocktail party. Oregon goes to SC. They on upset alert. NC State and Virginia. They putting them on upset alert. We moved up to number 8 in the polls. Washington there 5-3. Notre Dame is 6-3. Minnesota still undefeated. Look at App State in the top 20. Tulane in the top 13 with top 15. Man, shut up. Hawaii still up in there, 7-1 in the mix. So we got Vandy up next. Still got to play Ole Miss. I know we don't have anybody in the Heisman watch. Ole Miss wide receiver. He's going to be a challenge for us to stop. His name is Denzel. You know, like what's that dude's name? Jimmy Neutron.